Hello, my name is Cookie, and this is a video on the new weapons, the new vanity items actually. Right, so this first item is me actually running a forest maze. Due to the damage being so low on these items, it's really difficult to actually do dungeons. So this is pretty much just to see all of the shots. This is the barely attuned magic thingy, which is the legitimate name. Yeah, I suck at confused. So what? Yeah, so this is a pretty cool ass looking staff, if I'd say so myself, as in the sprites in game. The shots look pretty cool, like planets and suns and astronauts. Looks pretty badass, but the sprite, I think it looks weird. It just looks like a big shield looking thing, so it's not really. Plus they can be fairly expensive in the shop, being at the moment up to £4 and things like that, and that's huge. Yeah, I sniped mine for about £2. I thought, you know, I can buy them just for a video. Yes, and this is the sword. The sword, I will bring up the name in a minute. Right, the sword, this does even less damage. I mean, look at the speed it breaks the walls in the snake pit. It is not good at all. But it's for vanity purposes so that you can show it off to your friends. So that's probably the only positive towards this. Yeah, the sword is called Unstable Anomaly. Unstable Anomaly. Sorry for my bad reading. Yeah, so it shoots out loads of different hats. So that's pretty cool. So you can kind of tip your friends a fedora. It's like, I raise you a fedora. I raise you a Santa hat. Santa's coming early this year. Thank you. So this, I'm glad I didn't do this on my own because it took so long to complete. Like, honestly, doing everything with this, it took so long to break the walls. But ever since I bought most of these items, I bought, well, the staff, the sword, I bought the bow, and I have bought the toy dagger. But I didn't buy the wand because that's going for really expensive, and I haven't crafted that yet, so I'm probably not going to end up crafting it. But if you see people in the Nexus, all it does is shoot fruit. It looks really cool. It shoots in the bulwark fashion in the same pattern as that, so some people might just use it for vanity, but trust me, it's not worth buying them. They don't do damage. Unless you want to show off or make a video on it. Right, so this next one is the bow. This is the precisely calibrated string stick. Yes, these are very complex names for, well, they're a very complex kind of weapon, I'd say, because they're all weird shootings with some weird and abysmal sprites at times. Sorry, I was getting PMs on this clip. So this boss took quite long. Even though it's a low-level dungeon, which I'm sorry about it, I'm still trying to dodge and make it look as entertaining, but it takes so long to actually complete them, and it shoots wildly, this bow. It looks pretty cool. It just looks like string with a stick though on the sprite, but it shoots weird, just wavy and goes everywhere, but I say it's pretty cool. You know, I wouldn't use them. I think I'm just going to keep them in my vault. I think I've had enough time playing around with them. I've been playing around with them ever since I got them. And I bought them upon release when it was cheapest, so that was alright. I could have bought, and this is the toy dagger for Rogue, I believe that's the name. Yeah, so the sprite world, still, it took a really long time to complete. But this, I believe it does the most damage, despite having the least shots. It feels like it because it does 63 like at a constant rate, and it seems really good, but because I was doing a sprite world, it still took quite a long time. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy this video. It's pretty, it describes everything. It shows you all of the shots of the more common varieties of the items and weapons, but with the, yeah, I can't really show you anything about the new wand, which can be a problem. But I'm not going to pay £40 for it, which is how much it is going at the Steam market currently. And I think the lowest price that it ever went was £9, so I don't think many people bought it, as it won't be worth it. But I think the shots on this are pretty cool. It shoots like toys and baseballs. I think the baseball looks the coolest though, even though the sprites are huge for it. I think even the sprite, it just looks like a wooden dagger, so it can be compared to pretty basic sprite. Everything seems weird and wonderful. So as I said, I'm not going to be using any of these at all for in-game purposes, other than to rush these dungeons and to play around within the Nexus when I'm bored, because their shots are awesome. They may as well call these the noob flocker. because every time you shoot, news flock around you. No, I'm just kidding. Loads of people are curious and like, what is this weapon? I've never seen it before, kind of thing. So there's quite a lot of people who haven't seen it and like they really need to see the stats. So this video can actually help. So you can actually see none of them do enough damage. You've seen how much damage they all do. Anyway, thank you for watching.